Okay, we're gonna try to figure out some gas tanks here. So we got a Super Glide tank, we got Sportster tanks. Sportster tank looks like that when it's on the bike, so I don't know if that really does anything for us. There you go. I didn't particularly want to do a Sportster tank. I don't want to cut the frame, so it's gonna have to mount up here high somehow. It's easy to use that bracket right there, so right there like that. Because I didn't particularly want to weld a hole in that either. That just doesn't quite do it for me. What do you think?
You know what? Actually, it does look good, but at this point, because you're doing these handlebars as a mock-up right now, you know, if you had little taller bars or whatever, and then at least over the tank, I think it would look good.
This looks too much like fucking Orange County Choppers crap to me.
Yeah, because of the handlebars that are too low. You know what I'm saying?
No, because the tank's too damn high.
Oh, really? Orange County Choppers is
Yeah. Yeah, they like that stupid ass tanks in your face, but I hate that look. So this is a Super Glide tank. Big tunnel. These actually fit on these bikes. There's the hole it uses. See, it actually fits over all the stuff because it's made to.
right. That also looks good.
So they got a rubber mount in here, and they got, it goes around the frame back here like this, and there's a couple of rubber discs it sits on top of, but basically it sits right here.
Yeah, right with the horizon of the.
Yeah, it looks good. You can still see a lot of the motor. It has that kind of British flair to it, but it
Right.
looks pretty good. The seat blends in nice. It's right at the back of the seat. We might move the seat back a ½ inch to make it clear better, but it could be run right there if we wanted to. It kind of doesn't look too bad, I don't think. I kind of like it a little bit. Find it something better to use back here than that. There you go. Stable. Does this fit up in here? Let's see how this looks. Oh. Get our jockey model up here.
Manicky.
See, boards would still fit nicely on this bike.
Hey, you look good on that bike, Tatro. Slow down a bit. I want to get pulled over.
That part.
It's falling apart now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My feet wouldn't sit that high.
That's what happens when you build a bike too fast. You forget to tighten nuts and bolts, and
These bars
before you know it,
these bars suck.
yeah, they're too low. Seriously, they
No, they're
are.
fine. Well, yeah, they are a little low. They need to be up here about here.
Yeah,
They need to be. If they're up here, it'd be comfortable. If they're
Right.
down here, you're
they kind of made them like a track type of.
well,
look.
if you're doing racing, it'd
Right,
be fine.
it's good,
Keep it
yeah.
like this. Yeah, for racing, it's fine. Boom! Take your hands right off.
Hey, you're knocking my calipers down. Slow down.
Yeah, the bars need some help. Did you just scratch the caliper?
You did.
Oh my god.
You scratched it. Now it's not going to stop the bike,
We're
so
gonna
we
have to
can't
get a
use it.
caliper.
Get a new caliper.
Now this way we have no instruments either.
No? You going to put a speedometer on the bike?
Not with that gas tank.
No?
Yeah, we put the ignition switch back here where this hole is back
Yeah,
here.
you're going to hide it from. You're going to hide it from the. You're going to hide it from the Millenniums.
Yeah, we're waiting to put an ignition switch right
They
here.
wouldn't. They wouldn't even.
Or I could put it right up in here. If I use an FX bracket, happens to be an FX, remember?
Right.
The this pin to cut off is where the switch goes. The switch is actually right here.
Right.
It actually does. It's usable. So
Right.
Just put the correct bracket on there.
But you hide it, put it in the back a little.
It's pretty hidden there because it's up on the tank. It goes up high.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Either or, yeah.
I still got to put a little toggle switch here to work the high-low switch, or I'll put it in the back of the headlight. Probably just put it in the back of the headlight.
Yeah.
Keeps the wiring more simple.
A little cleaner, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely won't use this part of the bracket. We'll cut that off. But,
yeah, I've done that before.
I can just mount the switch up under here, or we can hide it back in this area under here.
Right.
It's not very convenient being back there. This here is easy to get to.
Right.
Petcock's right there, switch is right there. So I actually like that tank. I think it looks pretty good.
I think so too. A little different. Looks good.
Yeah, well, they've always been different, but I've always been different too, so.
Yeah. It's only weird the first time.
It looks pretty good from this view. Those bars need to be at least an inch higher though to be comfortable. But
Right. You know, actually, they do look good, but they're too low the way they were welded, you know.
yeah, they need to come up. Well, the angle's all right, just they're too damn low. They cut them, when they put them in, they shorten them up. You know, they used what they had, but, you know, me, I would come up a little bit higher, but. You know, I'm gonna run a big stock light up in the front too. I don't care what anybody says. But yeah, the tank fits in there pretty nice. I think it looks pretty good. It's a nice look to it. So, all right, so Sportster tank sucks. This looks nice. Too much work to take it off. Okay, now where's those panic tanks I just found? We won't tell Fred.
Fred, you can't see this video, okay?
Now don't tell Fred that we're stealing his gas.
Yeah. Fred, you're not allowed to see this video, okay?
These are for the 49 panhead, in case you're wondering.
Yeah. Don't watch this video when Tatro uploads it.
Yeah, later today.
That's right. Don't even think about it.
You had the mounting hardware, everything on these tanks already. Ready to go.
Yeah, Fred doesn't know it, but he did us a favor.
You even have the dash mount, or this, it's got this badges on the side of it. Now you notice how Harley tanks sit nice and low and narrow. Unlike those modern reproduction tanks that look like crap. These aren't even broken in here yet. They're nice tanks. Look how narrow those are.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they're a lot better than stupid ass repop stuff. Oh yeah, we have an interference point. It doesn't fit a shovelhead though. Oh.
Really?
It's in the rocker box.
One side will, but the other side will not, huh?
Yeah, it's sitting. This is not cut away enough over here.
Huh.
I didn't know they would fit. Yeah, they're
Definitely a little bit different, huh?
sitting up pretty heavy.
On the inside of the tank. Where
Yeah,
they
this-
stamp it, yeah?
Well, I can make it fit, believe me.
Right.
We just take a big ass hammer right here. You heat this up with a torch right here and hit it with a hammer. It'll go away and make it look like that. And it will fit.
Are those tanks completely empty?
For what?
Like any fumes, gas, or anything?
Here, hold up there with your finger for a second. I didn't bring the nut with me. What did I do with a nut? I thought I had a nut somewhere.
You got it.
Here's the other nut. Had a flange nut. There it is. Alright, it'll won't fall off. Now what's really nice about these tanks is hand shift.
Oh yeah.
That means we can lose all this ugly foot
There's a
shift
bracket
stuff.
right here. You make it real
Put the
freaking.
hand shift, put foot clutch on it.
Oh
Now
yeah.
we're talking.
Okay, that's a real
That's more
barber
my-
right there.
That's more my style.
Yeah.
And I do think this is an original dash here too, so I don't think it's going to be going with this bike. Because I think it's original.
Like an original town shop?
Original Harley.
Harley? right there.
Yeah, I think it's the original dash. See, original dashes have these plugs in them like this.
Oh yeah.
Not too many repops have that.
No.
And the dash plate was original. That you took off.
Wasn't this for the speedometer
It
to
was-
reset the?
It was for the police.
Oh.
Locks button went there.
Oh, okay.
You see how this original dash plate, see the original dash plates, see they got metal all the way around the whole side so they don't break. The aftermarket ones, they stop right here and they break off the back because they're just flat.
Okay.
See these two holes right here? There's a little spring, a little piece of spring steel that sticks out.
Right.
And see that cut out? That's right where the button goes to push the
Oh, I
button.
see. So it's kind of like.
And there's a big magnetic solenoid lock on the back of the speedometer right here that locks the speedometer at whatever speed they were chasing you after.
So.
So when he got up to 65 and hit the button, and you were only doing 60, well, you were doing 65.
So he would lock about the speed.
You don't think he would lie anything, would you?
No, no.
never
Cops
happened.
don't lie.
Oh, you broke
How
the
dare you say that,
you broke
Tatro?
the switch.
Tatro, don't ever say that again.
Yeah. So I'm going to be keeping this part. Because you know why? Because that's the correct dash for this tank.
Right.
49.
Nice.
And Fred was needing a good original dash, so we're going to be donating that to the Fred pile. All right, see, that looks a lot better. Now, the aftermarket 3.5s are about a half-inch wider for some reason. Anyway, I like that look.
Yeah, it's still, you know, with this seat, the way I look at it now, it still gives it that old cop look on that bike, you know, for some reason.
It's not a
Police-
cop look, it's just a real look, it's just a real bike.
Police bike look.
Now, they make a little cover that goes over here,
Yeah.
a rubber thing that goes in there if you want to put it in there, but
I've
See,
seen
that's what
some
the
stainless.
T-bar-
I've seen some stainless steel ones. Is that different? What model is that for?
see, this is supposed to be in there.
Right.
That's what goes in there,
Right.
stock.
Really? Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to put the seat way up in the air like this. I
No.
don't want the seat to be way up here on the seat post. I'm trying to keep the bike low and narrow. So I think that looks a lot better. Yep. It's got the right loop. Your feet go out there. It's just like sitting in a chair, except for the handlebars, you got to kind of lean forward.
Can you visualize doing 90 on the highway?
Yeah. You know, if I bent this bar up, and brought them up to here, these would probably be usable. See, this has the internal throttle and the spark over here,
Right.
which I didn't really particularly need. So, V-Twin, I think, offers a bar that has the late ends on it that you can buy, so you don't have to do all this internal stuff. Because to do the internal stuff, it's about $200 for the parts you got to buy. Just having the internal throttle. And I don't know if the carburetor will get full throttle by using it either. That's the other problem. You don't get full throttle with it. They don't talk about that, but that's usually what happens.
Right.
So I was leaning toward not using the original bars. But I don't want the original looking bar, but not the original bar.
Right.
Kind of like my pan over there, where I get the left bar does not have has an aftermarket throttle to it.
Right.
See, I took off the piece over there, and I put just a straight piece of tube right here.
Right.
So I can put a universal throttle on here, so I can go drag racing without having to fight the internal throttle.
I see what you mean.
Because you have to have a self-closing throttle for drag racing.
Right.
Kind of one of those things that's hard to do. You can do it with stock parts, but it's hard to do and it doesn't run very good. It's hard to work it. So yeah, I like that look. That's basically what I'm shooting for on this bike. It just comes down to primary covers. I like the black cover and probably chrome derby. That way the exhaust system kind of doesn't look too much out of place.
Yeah, it kind of matches a bit. A little bit of chrome on this side, a little bit of chrome on that side.
The oil tank's definitely going to be black. No doubt about it. And if we do any cutting on that swing arm, it's going to turn into black too.
Right. Yeah, black swing arm would look good.
Otherwise, we do a chrome primary cover. Which I have.
Yep.
Take to the junk pile again.
Let's see what Tatro dug out.
We got the compensator ugly ass big hump one. See how this has a low hump one on there?
Yep.
A lot better.
Right. So that means that this is more somehow
No,
upside or what?
this part here.
Oh, I see. That's for a bigger, wider pulley though.
It's for a compensator, this is for a solo.
Right. For a wider compensator pulley.
So this is the early style cover. How's that look?
You know, that don't look too bad either, except what I don't like is this big old
Well, we
thing on
have a problem with a big hump in the front, yes. Yeah, stand back, get a better view of it, but I don't know. I don't like chrome too much. That's a lot of chrome on there.
If it was black, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
This with chrome covers would bring out some color to it. But it definitely darkens it down a little on this side. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
And we also have the smooth 50 style one. That's the reproduction version of one on my panhead over there. So this is the more streamlined arrow look they made in the mid-50s.
Mid-50s. For is yeah.
Yeah, that's what they look. That's the aftermarket variation of it. I've already bent this to fit a footboard in there.
Were these on the early electric glides?
No, it's on my panhead.
Oh,
Right here.
I see.
54 later. This is just the original one here. Your original one had this bead in here,
Oh,
and they had an inspection cover. So Paco eliminated all that, he just smoothed it up.
I see.
And later on they put a big cap right here for a compensator, where they put a Zerk in there.
Right,
So they put like a little handlebar chrome plug right there.
right. Is it for inspection or?
Yeah, that's the 58, I think they did that. So the solid ones are the early ones, which are harder to come by. They made more of the late ones than the early ones.
Right.
But anyway, this is that. And I'm going to be putting a mouse trap. This mouse trap's going to go on that bike too. This one right here.
Right.
Because that's a modern reproduction piece of crap. I don't like piece of crap on my bike.
Mouse trap here.
Yep. Got to put that on to make it look good. And these are the black pipes, but I didn't want to put black pipes on the bike.
No.
I think that'd be too much. Plus I have to do it. I have to coat it and put black. It'd be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, those are the different options. So, like, so when you put the chrome covers on here, it'll make the black one pop a lot more. So when you put the big chrome derby cover on there,
Yeah.
inspection cover, it'll bring it out a lot. I think I have those laying around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. So here's the inspection cover. Right there. There's the derby cover.
Nice. Yeah.
That puts just enough in there to
Yeah. Pop it.
to match up to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, it does pop up a bit.
Ties in with that chrome swing arm, but that's going to probably be black pretty soon.
Right.
So if we go with that fender there, we're going to have to put that to the swing arm, so that swingarm's gonna have to get modified
Right.
somehow. Alright, well there you go. There's our different options. But I didn't want to put a set of $2,000 gas tanks on this bike. Fred might not be happy if I stole those. You know, they get over 500 bucks for these stupid badges, these used ones.
Really?
Yeah.
That much now these days?
Oh yeah, I've seen them sell for over 500 bucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Ridiculous price.
When everybody was throwing them away back in the days.
Yeah. And that chrome dash even kind of fits in. I don't like it, but
Right.
it's there. I don't know. I might paint that black still.
So this one's chrome. The earlier ones were nickel plated, right? In the earlier days.
No, they're painted the color of the bike.
Oh, really?
So if you got a black bike, you got a black cover. You got a blue bike, you got a blue cover. Same with the taillights.
Even in the earlier days?
That's how they all were. The taillights were all the same color. The
Okay.
taillights and that stuff was all painted the same color as the whatever the finish.
So when did they start coming out with chrome? In what era?
Whenever the chrome shop started making chrome.
Oh, I guess. So they had options.
It's like hot rodders.
Oh, I see.
If it don't go, chrome it.
That's right. Okay.
All right, that's it for now.